what we want you to know from Wilma is that this is our heavy heart, and it's with profound sadness that we share the news of her passing. Dr. Wilma Ellis Kazemzadeh peacefully departed from this world on Friday, the 30th of June at about 3 p.m., surrounded by her loved ones. Wilma was an extraordinary individual and an extraordinary woman who touched the lives of many with her kindness, with her warmth, with her unwavering love, but more than anything with her resilience in light of all the odds that life threw her way. And without going into details, she suffered many tests and tribulations throughout her childhood, and she grew up to be this gracious, dignified, accomplished woman, a trailblazer. And considering that it was at the age of 50 that she was able to get her doctorate degree, because that was the first time that Black women were allowed to enter the higher education. That will tell so much about who she is. And I really hope that all of us will look her up, Dr. Wilma Ellis Kazemzadeh, and we'll see a video and then you will judge for yourself. So she will be remembered for her amazing accomplishments, her sharp mind, her unbending faith, and the principles. In one of her blogs, she says that her 8th grade teacher taught the group of Black girls in the class as if it was the last level of education they would ever accomplish. And you could imagine what life would be when you cannot dream beyond the 8th grade and you cannot be given that opportunity. And yet she accomplished so much. Her absence leaves an immeasurable void in our hearts, in our lives, and we'll find solace in just cherishing her memories forever. So Women on the Move Network will find many ways to honor her, to just keep honoring her legacy. And we hope that it will continue to be a source of inspiration for all of you who are part of us and who help us grow and make her spirit happy and joyful in the realms of love.
As Sohaila mentioned, Wilma's departure this world is a loss for all of us. At the same time, we need to focus on what we have, not what we lost, but what we have. And what we have are myriads of memories of Wilma in her various roles. She was a very capable administrator. She was an educator. She was an organizer. She was many things. But in view of the fact that this presentation today of the Women's Workshop is going to be about relationships, I want to mention Wilma and relationships. She touched the lives of literally thousands and thousands of people during her 90+ years on this earth. If you needed a soft shoulder, if you needed someone to pray for you, if you needed someone to help you solve a problem, if you needed someone just to tell you, okay, it's going to be all right, we can work it out. Whatever you needed, if you came to Wilma, you were not disappointed. And I think the thing that, in addition to her wisdom, the thing that characterized her relationships with people most was her love. Wilma really knew how to love. And she loved without restraint and without conditions. She was no fool. You couldn't pull the wool over her eyes. Nevertheless, if Wilma loved you, you were truly loved. And I consider myself to be extremely fortunate to have been loved by her. In fact, quite by accident, the dress that I'm wearing is one that Wilma gave me. I was at her house one day and she said, here's a catalog, pick 2 dresses and I'll order them for you out of the clear blue. You know, I was not destitute, I had clothes, but Wilma decided I needed a couple of new dresses. And so that's what happened. Wilma knew how to love. She knew how to make people feel special, to make people feel loved. And for that reason, her legacy is unending into the future.